we're not a complete finished product yet. That we continue to make headway in so many other areas of our game, the turnover margin, the penalty margin, things we're much better at. We continue to kick field goals well and improve. I thought our special teams from a punting standpoint gave us advantages this week opposed to a week ago. I thought our coverage unit did well. I thought our return unit did well. But we had opportunities to finish the game, and in all three phases were called upon. A punt team that had an offense that was charged with going down and getting a first down to be able to run the clock out, to make them burn their timeouts by methodically going down the field and gaining yardage that if we did not pick it up, they would be without time or timeouts. And so that was conscientious to be able to do that, to not stop the clock, to stay in bounds, to not throw incomplete passes or errant issues. But we pride ourselves on physicality. And there were 2 4 downs that we showed physicality and got it. And so here we are in a situation where our DNA, let's go get it. And so we're going to lean and depend on our identity. We're not going to become a trick 'em and throw an incomplete pass and stop the clock or risk error when we've been best at doing this certain thing. And so when you go 2 for 2 and 4th and short, and the whole stadium knows what you're doing, there's no surprises. Let's line up and do what we do best. We took that approach into the back end of the game and fell 3 yards shy of what we were trying to accomplish. The special teams go in and they answer the bell and put our unit on the field to make them have to go 98 without any timeouts. And we make a couple of good calls. They chug one out of desperation down the field, run a concept that we had practiced. It was not shocking. We have a corner that's in phase, in position to make it. We have a safety that's over top, and we don't make the play. We don't make the play, and then they come back a couple of snaps and then continue to be aggressive, but yet put people in position to make the tackle. We get to them, apply a hit on the quarterback, have someone underneath again, have someone trailing over top, and 2 secondary players in position to make a vice tackle to keep them in bounds. And we were not able to get that done. And so what that says to me is we need to continue to work on those things. We need to give our guys a better understanding of why this call is made. And this is our approach, and this is how we do it, how we block it, how we tackle it, how we cover it, things of that nature. And so that's within our staff, something we have to do, starting with myself and helping our team be prepared for those moments to be able to finish. You very well, you're in 2 games, 1 by 2, 1 by 3, and you finish second. And our theme coming into this year was finish. And so I think we're putting ourselves in position to do those things. Now we have to just do it.
So how would you gauge now where your team's emotional level is at?
Yeah, you know what? It's interesting because when they come in, they're looking for answers. They're looking for leadership. And so 2 feet in, all in, totally committed to the cause of this football team, this program, is what you're going to hear from this head coach, from our staff, and it's going to resound throughout our team. And so we held them accountable. There were no sacred cows or don't hurt feelings. We speak the truth to them. They're young men, and they need to understand their accountability. And so we address that with them. and then we do what we do best. We nurture them, we show them what it is, and we go and fix it. And I think they embrace that. They want to be better. They want to do better. They want to know what they didn't do, and it's our job to give them that information and show them how to do so. And we were able to do that, and our focus now turns to Rice, a team that's in conference play, has been very competitive. One a convincing win, and the other a very competitive game within 7 points within conference. And so there's parity in our conference. We expect a hard-fought game from Dave Bayless and his staff, who's an outstanding football coach.
I know you're looking ahead to Rice, but when we look at that North Texas spot where we see that you all held North Texas to under 3 yards per carry, is that part of this defensive identity that you mentioned a little bit?
Yeah, I think we have to be able to. Each week we've prided ourselves on doing so. And what has to happen is, you got to recognize it's a game. It's a chess match. It's not one play, or if you give, you have to work the game, leading into the game, during the game, within the play, in between plays, in between series, quarters, halves. And so it's constant work. So we're constantly working. And so there'll be some good plays. There'll be some bad plays. That's why we play the game. And so I thought we did that. I thought we adjusted when we needed to do so. I thought we made plays at times when we needed to do so. We just got to put this thing together. We're still a work in progress, but I still like our team. Yeah, I like the outlook of our football team.
And finally, for me, Coach, is this kind of the perfect time in the schedule to come home, to have homecoming, have a good atmosphere?
Yeah, it is. It's good. It's always good to play at home. We're ready to go and compete, or we will be ready as we continue our preparation for Saturday.